My goal is to reintroduce it into Parliament in the next sitting. I think I will physically be able to be there, which is October, and push it to a vote with a view that this is a key election issue for the next federal election. So really making it so that we don't go into the next election just with a kind of, well, okay, what's your side's climate policy and what's our side's, and how, you know, that it's too much like it's a nebulous commitment but not a clear plan. And so putting the bills and the clear framework and the need for accountability as a key election issue. And that's something all of you can do in your electorates when you're writing to MPs, it's also writing to your local newspapers, writing to and calling into radio stations. It's anything that is raising the lack of accountability around what the government's doing. And I should say, it's not just the coalition. Labor is missing in action on this as well. Now, they have put forward, you know, a commitment to net zero by 2050. And I should say on the committee, there were 2 Labor members, Josh Burns and Josh Wilson. They supported the bill. They supported all my recommendations bar one, and they didn't vote against it. They just abstained on the basis that they can't overrule the party caucus decision of what they do about the bills, but they supported debate and supported the recommendations about further things. But it's clear that you only get pressure on the government if they feel that this is a policy area that they could lose votes on to the other side or to independents. And so your pressure can't just be on coalition members, it needs to be on all politicians. I actually think the most dangerous MPs in our political landscape are the moderate MPs, because they are wolf in sheep's clothing. They promise their electorates they're going to take action. They sound sensible and they sound, you know, very on board for action on climate, but what happens is their vote becomes a vote to the party by proxy. They may argue for better policy in the coalition room, but they are not prepared to cross the floor or take a stand. And so they ultimately dupe their electorates into thinking that they are going to get action on an issue, and they don't. So I actually see them as nearly that. Ironically, I get on very well with them. They are sensible, but I think from a democratic point of view, they are the most dangerous because you don't get what you're sold. I don't think the electorates get what they're promised. Yes, I want to put it to a vote in the House of Reps so that there is a record, and I'm very much encouraging people at the next election to check and publicise MPs' voting records so that you don't just buy empty promises, but then also put it up for a vote in the Senate as well.